Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Beer Geek Nation. Thanks for joining once again. I'm your host Chris. We have got a special beer for you guys tonight. Let's celebrate Firestone Walker's 14th anniversary. What do you say? This is their 14th anniversary. They call it a barrel-aged blended ale. It's an American strong ale. It comes in at 12.5%. It is available now, but get it while you can. These go really quick. Basically, they barrel-aged a bunch of their year-round beers and limited edition beers, their seasonal beers at Firestone, and a bunch, Matt, the brewmaster, and a bunch of winemakers in the Paso Robles region. I hope I pronounced that right, Ryan. Did I do okay? They came together and they said, look, we're making a beer. We'd like to have you guys come in and give us your input as far as how to blend these beers together and what's right, what's not. So Chris, you say, what beers are included in Firestone Walker 14? Well, they put the double barrel ale, 31% of that. Sticky Monkey, which is 29% of the makeup. Parabola, which is my #1 beer of 2010, I might add, was 27% of this. Velvet Merkin, which is an absolutely fantastic oatmeal stout, 7%. Goodfoot, which is their barley wine, was 3%. And Black Xantus, which was a coffee-infused imperial stout, was 3%. And every one of those beers was aged in bourbon barrels. With that said, guys, and I've built this out enough, let me get into a glass, let you know how it smells, how it tastes, and give you the verdict on the big boy, Firestone Walker 14. Alright, so the appearance on the 14. I gotta tell you, it's unlike any other beer I've seen. It's a very, very extremely dark brown, almost black at some points, with hints of like a really blood red coming through at the bottom, a little bit on the sides of the glass where the light's hitting it. Gorgeous, gorgeous head. Big, big brown, off-white, khaki, kind of mocha-colored head on this one. Not a lot of head, you know, less than a finger, but you know, it's all barrel aged. It's 12.5% alcohol. I would expect less than this, to tell you the truth. Big, big alcohol feed sticking to the side of the glass. Carbonation is coming off the bottom of the glass, really sticking to the side, coming off when you do move the glass. Just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful beer. Oh my God, big. Wow. The first thing I'm getting is vanilla. I'm getting coffee notes. I'm getting a, you definitely get the maltiness in there, almost like a cooked coconut kind of smell. If you've ever had like a macaroon, that coconut, kind of roasted coconut in there. Yeah, big, big vanilla notes. I'm getting tobacco flavors, dark cherries, fig notes, bourbon notes streaming through on this one. Roasted coconut, charred, kind of a charred cherry wood kind of flavor to it. Just an amazing smelling beer. Oh my, we have a winner. I don't even know where to start. Wow, sorry. All right, right the front of the tongue, I'm getting big bourbon notes, big vanilla notes. Right at the front of the tongue, I mean, without even, you know, your first taste is bourbon vanilla. Middle of the tongue, big caramel notes, coffee notes, toffee notes, really, really coating the mouth. And that bourbon and the vanilla starts to kind of dissipate back, mixed with kind of that roasted coconut flavor. It's kind of a milkiness, a creaminess, kind of a tropical, it's coconut. I mean, that's what it tastes like. And it blends real well with toffee and the caramel. And then in the back of the throat, you start to get the alcohol burn, and it really kind of warms you and it kind of makes it feel like the beer is actually warming with you, and with that, kind of these big malt notes are coming out. More espresso. I'm getting dark chocolate. I'm getting cherry. I'm getting, you know, figs. It's almost like the mix between like a barley wine, a quad, and a stout. If they had a baby, and it was like, you know, Angelina Jolie, this is what it would be. You know, there's a little bit of hoppiness in there, and the coffee and the chocolate. Everything is just punching you in the face at one time equally. And that is the key to an extreme beer like this. And it all kind of then comes together in the middle with the malt and the alcohol, and it really does this just amazing thing where it becomes an absolutely fantastic beer, and this is what a good beer should taste like. Alright guys, so the final verdict on the Firestone Walker 14. I mean, who are we kidding here? This one is getting an A+ from me. This, my friends, is one of the best beers I've ever had. It's like the best of like 4 of my favorite beers. You know, it's got hoppy notes. It's got imperial stout notes. It's got barley wine notes. It's got quad notes in here. They didn't even make a quad, but I'm getting dark fruits, figs, raisins. And it's all barrel aged, and you just get that barrel aging really helps to kind of turn everything down, but at the same time just ramps everything up in such a good way, and it's just a fantastic beer. Having a beer like this just reminds me how much love and passion needs to go into a beer. As much ingredient as the malts and the hops and, you know, the water. I think it's such a statement to put so much time and effort into a beer like they did with this, whereas they printed a sheet and included all the percentages and ABVs and IBUs and the process and everything, and it, you know, it's just a phenomenal beer. And Firestone Walker keeps doing it. They really do, and I can't wait for the next batch of Parabola. I can't wait for the 15th anniversary. It is an absolutely fantastic beer. This gets my highest recommendation. Get it if you can. Trade for it. I don't care what you have to do for it. Get this beer. Firestone Walker 14, 12.5%. Available now. Very limited. Get it. Get it. Get it. Cheers.